What is a demand plan? Well, very simply, it's every role your organisation is looking to hire over the next 3 to 36 months, detailed out by job title, grade, salary, location, the reason, and most importantly, when that demand is needed. Imagine if you had that data set, what your performance would be like. Everything you're targeted on is linked to this. It's obvious. Why have we never thought to try and obtain this data set before? Like I said in the previous video, we've become so accustomed to working in a reactive way, we didn't think it was possible. Well, I'll also tell you what's stopping you getting them in the next video. But before that, let me tell you what a demand plan isn't. It isn't a huge number based on what we hired last year. Just because you hired 1,000 people last year doesn't mean you're going to hire 1,000 people next year. And even if that number is approx and somewhere close to the actual number, remember, it's still that, just a number. It doesn't help you create any form of strategy. Where will the demand be? What are the job titles? When? Is it all front-loaded? Is it the back end of the year? The number is meaningless if there's no granularity around it. How can you pipeline effectively if it's just a number? This is one of the most main complaints we hear from our hiring managers. Recruitment are too slow. They're not in tune with my needs. Well, how can we be if we don't know what their needs are? Well, they won't think to tell us if we don't ask them. The other common misconception about having a demand plan is linked to our friends in finance. They will run a top-down approach. This is what they will try and tell us is a good workforce planning practice. And it is a workforce planning exercise, but it doesn't give us the data we need. They might tell us that we're looking to increase headcount by X this year, or we have budget for X number of hires. This is a budgeting exercise from finance and in no way helps us. If they say we're going to hire 2,000 people this year, great. Ask them what, where and when. They won't be able to tell you. So this figure, it doesn't help us. It's an important task for them in finance, but not for us. So don't let them trick you into thinking they've given you what you need. They haven't. So all we need to remember in this video is the definition of what a demand plan is, and that is every role in your organisation will hire for the next 3 to 36 months with the granular detail of job title, grade, salary, location, reason, and when.